right, you ready? All right. Name is Major Frank, Frank Thomas, Thomas. I'm the Criminal Investigations Division's commander for the Clayton County Police Department. On September 9, 2024, the Major Felony Unit of the Clayton County Police Department Criminal Investigations Division began an investigation into an allegation of rape that had been reported to both the Clayton County Police Department and the Riverdale Police Department by two adult female victims. The report was made after one of the victims was alerted by a friend that there was a video of her being sexually assaulted by Edward Samuel Huffman III while she was unconscious on a pornographic website. The victim conducted her own research and was able to locate videos of her friend, and several other women being sexually assaulted while unconscious that had been posted by Huffman, which prompted her to come in and make a report. Clayton County Police Department detectives were able to access the material on multiple pornographic websites, and through the use of investigative technology, they began identifying and reaching out to the victims. At this time, several women have been identified and interviewed. As a result, the interviews that have been conducted thus far, detectives learned that Edward Huffman III drugged his victims and then recording himself as he raped, sodomized, and performed a number of degrading acts on the women while they were incapacitated. Afterwards, Huffman uploaded the videos of his acts onto several pornographic websites for profit as sleep porn, which is what we found. The majority of the victims that have been interviewed considered Huffman to be a friend and provided similar accounts of being at several social functions hosted by Huffman. Each victim advised that after being in Huffman's presence, they did recall being asleep for an unusual amount of time, but did not suspect that he had harmed them in any way. Hence, it was shocking to them when they were presented with images and videos retrieved from the pornographic websites of themselves with Huffman as he raped and sodomized them. Each victim interviewed denied giving Huffman consent to have any kind of sexual contact with them or allowing him to post the videos of pornographic websites for any purpose. While investigating the initial report of rape, it was brought to the attention of my detectives that Huffman had been accused of molesting a child with whom he had been in direct supervision of on several occasions. Huffman was apprehended on September the 13th, 2024, and brought to the Clayton County Police Department, where he was interviewed. Huffman initially denied raping and sodomizing the women, but after being presented with several items of evidence, he admitted to raping and sodomizing the victims he was being questioned about, and he also admitted to committing the acts of child molestation that he was accused of. Edward Samuel Huffman is currently in the Clayton County Jail and being held on multiple charges related to rape, aggravated sodomy, sexual battery, aggravated sexual battery, simple battery, and prohibition of sexually explicit electronic transmission. Charges for the child molestation are pending, and we're asking that if any woman has had contact with Edward Samuel Huffman III under similar circumstances, we're asking that they contact the Clayton County Police Department at 770-477-3747, option 7, and file an incident report.
Can you tell me what kind of drug was he using to?
It's unknown at this time, but they were incapacitated for a while.
Now, this child that he's accused of molesting, did he also upload videos of him molesting this child?
Not that we have.
And what was the age of that child?
I can't speak on the age of the child at this time.
Where were the women meeting him?
And
Was it parties, dates?
those types of things, he was meeting at different locations.
How long do you believe this has been going on?
I'd have to say probably several
Since
years.
2021.
Yeah, since 2021.
Was
So
he using his
several-
real name every time, do you think?
Believe.
No, he was. The women knew him as a fictitious name. He met the women in several different states. Most of the women were familiar with him because they attended school with him or they had met him in prior social gatherings. But they were all known to him for at least a number of years and considered themselves to be friends of Huffman.
You meant high school? When you say school, high school?
The variety of schools.
How bad is this? I mean, obviously there are rapes and rape cases happen all the time, all over, I'm sure in Clayton County and all over Metro Atlanta. can you give us a little insight of how bad this is compared to other things you guys have investigated? I mean, obviously the allegations are bad, but like just how many?
It ranks up there with a lot of the other crimes we investigate. The problem with this one is there's so many victims, and once things were put onto the internet, they don't go away. It's there forever. This is going to be a haunting thing for these women the rest of their lives. It's always going to be there. And he did it without their consent, some of them without their knowledge until we told them.
What did he do for a living that he had access to all these people?
I can't go into what he did for a living, ma'am. Sorry.
And how many incidents do you think, I'm sorry if you already said it, but this is shocking, like it's like gasp after gasp, but how many do you think?
We don't have a number that we think. We know we have, I believe it's 7 victims as of right now. We don't know where that end will be.
Does that include a child, including the 7?
No.
So 7 grown adults and then
Yes.
a child, okay.
And where were these incidents occurring? At his place or at multiple locations?
Multiple locations, Clayton County and City of Riverdale.
This seems truly despicable of a crime.
It is. It is.
What's your reaction to that? I mean, it seems, what would you say to people if this is terrible?
It's
Going on for so long?
it's horrific. It's horrific the woman has to go through this. And like I said, it's going to be there forever. It will always be there. So,
Does he have a previous criminal history?
not that I can speak on, sir. That's it. Thank you.